let's go. It's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest, energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire, my desire's taking over, not time.
Okay, you beautiful friends, welcome back to the back of the semi-truck, and it's that time once again. We are finally jumping into, or at least for me, I'm finally jumping back into Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur Season 2. I believe this is episode 12. Now, for me, it has been over a month since I've watched episode 11, but for y'all, it's probably only been like a week or two, because as of recording this, I have been extraordinarily slack about putting together, editing down, and uploading reactions to episodes of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I do apologize about that, but I always, and I mean always, put too much on my plate and things get put by the wayside, and it is what it is. I apologize, but I feel like I'm getting back to the place where I can kind of start watching some more episodes of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. I know season 2, which is what we're in, is the end of it, so I do want to finish this out. I don't want to just do like I do with some cartoons and just kind of be like, well, it fizzled out. I don't want to do it no more. No, I've watched it from the beginning with all of y'all, so I want to finish it with all of you as well. And we do every episode around here. We don't do just the important ones. Granted, I do want to take a series and actually do only the important episodes, like do episode 1 and 2 if it's a two-parter opening, or and then watch, on my own, watch like episode 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, but then episode 7, oh, that's really important, and then watch it with all of you, and then episodes 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, watch those by myself, and then all of a sudden, oh, episode 13, that one's really important, watch that one. If I had a show where I could do that, I think that would work out really wonderful, because if we're being honest, only dedicated people really watch all the filler episode stuff. So either way, though, I know this one is entitled something along the lines of Family Matters, so I don't know what we're getting, but I'm hoping for some story, line-driven stuff. I don't know. Either way, one way to find out is to push this play button, so that's what we're about to do right now. We're going to hit it in 3, 2, 1, and play. Okay, so fair warning, now that the intro's done, I can actually talk for a second. I haven't been in reaction mode in a minute, and I've been in commentary mode for a while now, so I gotta jump back into the commentary. I'm at the reaction mode. Let's do it.
No, hump day is disco yoga.
Uh-oh.
I meant extreme debating. It's, a new club. You lose around, you take a pound.
Hey,
Well, next time
that is a good idea.
Yes.
Family Matters. I was correct. That is our title. And even though I feel like this is going to be a filler episode, I still feel like it's going to be a good filler episode.
Updating my extracurricular schedule.
I'm ready to tell them my secret if you are.
Of course I need to do that, and I want to.
That's a good idea. If she tells her secret, then your secret won't be so bad in comparison.
All of this.
I've been scared too.
It's Turbo.
Okay, I'm not familiar with Turbo.
Ready to give up that suit?
Oh, who do we got as your villain, though?
My new pal.
Don't stick your nose in this, kid.
It's not my nose you need to be worried about.
How are you gonna shame him like that?
In case you were
He
wondering,
can't help his body.
it's my god.
Where'd Silvermane go?
Silvermane.
Who?
I know that name.
The cyborg mafioso your dino just KO'd. He's been trying to steal my soup forever. I already ate 5 breakfast sandwiches. Needed the protein, and they were extraordinary.
Well, my bad for the delay.
Protein is
I
good
was
for you.
finishing this. Specifically detective.
I'd like it more as a sword. This isn't half bad.
You know, I like this Turbo, but oh my gosh, she is a jerk. Really? That's aluminum alloy, not silver alloy. Whatever.
Oh, a good story coming.
Not interested.
Come on, you gotta give me something.
Yes, that's why I like you.
Ha,
We don't need all these
for a
origin
hot
stories.
thing.
We just know that you're Turbo.
One day I
Ah,
went to
we're still getting it anyway.
Cosplay stuff.
Cosplay? Today I accidentally built an interdimensional portal and then...
Wait, how do you accidentally build an interdimensional
Hey,
portal?
you know, accidents happen, you know, interdimensional things, you know,
At least you had instructions.
things
My first
combine
time
and it
fighting in this
happens,
suit?
you know,
Embarrassing.
accidents.
Stuck in a tree next.
Okay, how long have you been away from your family? Because
You know, most people
they are
spend their
bugging you
whole lives
quite a
running and
bit,
chasing after a
honestly.
purpose. But ours just came right to us, like a magnet. Should let him come to us.
Why didn't y'all do that to begin with?
Okay, everything's set with that metal detector regulars.
It took about 5 hours to map out your schedule, but we finally got it. If you look real close
Oh.
from this angle, you can find a free slot.
Holy
Listen,
crap,
sweetie.
your family is wanting some quality time with you, girl. You gotta figure something out. Which one do you want to choose for your lie?
That I wanted to do truth? I switched to dare.
Hey, you can't do that. Can't you do that?
Since when does Casey study? And since when do you
Good point.
need to study?
Well,
What's been going on, Lou?
maybe I don't like being around you all the time.
Oh, come on. I get that you a teenager, but you know good and well you love your family. Just tell them. For goodness sake.
I'm digging this new team.
Okay.
I couldn't agree more, Maria.
Yeah, all of this. This is too early in the episode for all this.
Remember I said I came to town for some personal business? The only way I get to see
Wait a
her
second,
every
is that the
year.
first time we're seeing her eyes this whole episode?
It's not that simple. Keeping my secret.
She's
identity
letting her
is
guard
tough.
down a little here.
It caused a lot of arguments.
Escape.
Of course, he ended up capturing your mother.
And alone. Too many people will cause a ruckus.
Well, okay, that makes sense. I was about to say, why alone, but too many people, yeah. It will cause a ruckus.
I don't believe you. Come on.
Okay,
Tell her.
you're just gonna have to tell her who you are so that she trusts you. Which means by the end of this episode, Lou is gonna end up telling her mom and dad. Y'all know the drill. Music's playing. Let's do it. I understand I gotta skip because of copyright stuff, but hey, I'm gonna enjoy the beat while it's happening. Okay, I'm gonna be real. I'm not feeling the flow of this song because the music's good, but the flow of the words just don't seem to match the rhythm of the music. It's just me. USB-C. Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to see the look.
Okay, your turbo. I was about to say your turbo. Run it, catch her. What you did. So awesome.
Oh, what? No! There's no getting rid of
Wait, what? Huh?
Is a first, even for me, but
What? So you swapped his consciousness into the teddy bear?
He's the best.
Okay,
Moon Girl.
roll with it.
Thank you for risking your life to help me.
So are you gonna tell your parents?
Mom, Dad, Pops, I have something to tell you.
I knew with the time frame that we had left that I was not going to get that moment where she's like, I'm Moon Girl. And unfortunately, we don't get that moment. I'm guessing that's going to have to wait until the next episode, but the next episode has the word. I can never get this word out correctly, but y'all know what word I'm trying to say once I start. The next episode has the word molecular. Molecular. Haha, I think I got it. That word is in it, such as molecular man. So that's what I'm presuming is that one's going to be our important episode. This is our lead in to that. Because once that episode starts, we're now going to know that her family knows who she is. Unless she ends up telling a lie. But considering what she just went through with Turbo and seeing the pain that it does cause for a family to have their son and or daughter end up leaving because Turbo left her mother to pursue a life of heroism instead of, it sounded like I was about to say life of crime just then, but left her mom to pursue a life of heroism, which is not the normal thing that you would think would happen, but it sounds like it is something that would happen. So Lunella is obviously feeling a slew of emotions running through her, so she now feels a need to go and tell her parents, tell her Pop Pop, or wait, does she call him Pop Pop? Or no, I think she just calls him Pops. And obviously her grandmother knows, which if I go back and re-listen to that last few seconds, I don't believe she added her grandmother into that. She said mom, dad, pops, and I don't think she said anything about, her. Because obviously she knows that Lunella's, Moon Girl already. But ooh, this might cause a rift in the family. I don't know, because then she's going to tell, hey, she already knew I was Moon Girl, and then everyone else is going to be like, why didn't you tell us? What the heck? You've been keeping the secret just like she has. And it's going to make things a little more interesting, because we're only on episode 12, I believe, which means we've got a whole another 10 to 12 more episodes to go through with them knowing she's Moon Girl, which is definitely going to change things. And I like that. I really, really like that. Now, there was also one scene in there where, Pops was trying to text, Lou, being like, hey, I'm at the parade. I feel like that scene should have happened before the dog episode. That way we had a sense that Pops was even into dogs and, enjoyed, like, the Westminster dog show type shows. Because before that episode, we had no idea. So one small scene like that would have helped. But at least it is showing some consistency with that scene as well, because with that scene, we now see, hey, okay, this isn't just a flash in the pan episode. He actually enjoys, dog shows and, you know, all these different things like that. So that was good. I'm more interested in what we got. It wasn't a bad episode. It feels like a filler all the way up until the last minute and a half or so. I feel like, here's another thing I noticed in the episode. Obviously, them capturing, Silvermane and all that within the first 12 minutes of the episode, that was definitely not going to end with him just being, captured and just, well, he's done. We ain't got to deal with him no more. Well, we still have a whole second half of the episode left. So I figured he would escape somehow. But then I started thinking to myself, I wonder if we're now going to have the rest of the episode be about Lunella telling her family. And I feel like that would have been better. Granted, I do like what they did with Turbo. They didn't have her sit there and tell her mother, like, hey, I've got something to tell you. I'm really your daughter, blah, blah, blah. I like that they didn't tell her mom that she was her daughter, because that shows more of an impact to Lunella. And I do like that we got those scenes, and I understand why we had to go through Silvermane again to get to those scenes. But I sort of wish we would have gotten less of Silvermane and more of Lunella talking to her parents and being like, hey, I know I've been a butt lately, and that last comment I made before I left, you know, hey, this is why. I kind of had to get somewhere because I'm Moon Girl. But that's what I thought was going to happen once I seen we still had 12 more minutes of the episode. And I think that would have worked out better. Because, yeah, no, I'm repeating a little bit here, but yeah, we had the first half, Silvermane got captured. But then we had to go ahead. We had to bring Silvermane back into it and do the... I should have thought about this. We had to get the song in there as well, because we have a song every episode. So, I don't know. I feel like the episode worked, but yet I feel like I needed something slightly different. But I can't complain because it does what it needs to do. And I like the episode. It's not a filler, but at the same time, portions of it feels like a filler. So, yeah, we had to have an episode that led up to her telling her parents, so, which that tells me the next episode might be rushed a little bit, and obviously we're going to get molecular. I know I mispronounced it, but we're obviously going to get molecular him again in this episode, which is a good thing. Maybe we'll get the Beyonder back. I don't even know. Either way, though, I have been talking and reacting and watching and all that good stuff for the last 30 plus minutes. So I'm going to shut up. Obviously, this video isn't going to be 30 plus minutes because, of course, I can't just put a whole episode reaction up there because, you know, it is what it is. Fair use, copyright, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm shutting up, passing it off to y'all. Y'all know the drill by now if you've been here, and if you ever had the chance to get to the end of one of these videos, hit that like, tickle to subscribe if you're new. Don't be texting and driving. Watch what you love and love what you watch, and take it away, Mr. Rogers.
I like you just the way you are.